Hey everyone, welcome inside the CUSA studio for our new Players of the Week announcement. Each week, tune in here at 3 p.m. Central to see if your favorite player gains recognition for their performance over the weekend. After coming away with the win in a rematch of last year's conference championship game, two Louisiana Tech Bulldogs come away with the Football Weekly Awards. Kicker Jonathan Barnes wins the Special Teams Player of the Week honor after striking the 21-yard field goal with 2 seconds left to give Louisiana Tech the 23-22 win over the reigning champs. The game winner was the third field goal of the night for the senior, who was a perfect 3 for 3 on the night, hitting a 33-yarder and a 36-yarder earlier in the game. Barnes is a perfect 7 for 7 in career field goals attempted in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime, and is 3 field goals away from tying the Louisiana Tech record for career field goals made. Barnes' teammate Jalen Ferguson is this week's Defensive Player of the Week after an emerging performance over the weekend. After a quiet first 2 games, the junior defensive end registered 6 total tackles and 2 crucial sacks against the Hilltoppers. With his 2 sacks, Ferguson moved into second place all-time in La Tech history with 22.5 career sacks. And Southern Miss's Ito Smith is this week's Offensive Player of the Week after running all over ULM on Saturday. The senior running back recorded his first 200-yard rushing contest, finishing with a career-best 219 yards on 27 carries in the Golden Eagles' 28-17 road victory. His 254 all-purpose yards from rushing, 3 catches, and a kickoff return put him over the 5,000 all-purpose yard mark, making him the second Golden Eagle ever to do so in their career. He also recorded his 31st career rushing touchdown this weekend, moving him to 4th on the school's career touchdown list. As conference play gets underway for men's soccer, it's Marshall and Old Dominion players who take home awards this week. Marshall freshman Lewis Knight wins the Offensive Player of the Week honor after scoring twice this weekend. The first came a minute and 14 seconds into the game against Eastern Illinois, and the second was a scoreless tie-breaking goal against CUSA rival South Carolina. The forward has been an intricate part of the Thundering Herd offense this year, averaging a goal a game, which is tied for second nationally, and is amongst the nation's leading scorers, ranking third nationally in total goals with 7. This week's Defensive Player of the Week is Old Dominion goalkeeper Mertkam Akar. The sophomore tallied 4 total saves in 2 games this week, while recording his second shutout of the season Friday against Florida Atlantic. In the 3-0 win over the Owls, he posted a .680 save percentage, which is his second best save percentage this season. Conference play has also started in women's soccer, and after the first set of CUSA games, it's Rice, Old Dominion, and UTEP players all gaining recognition. After downing Florida Atlantic 6-2 this weekend, Rice's Samantha Chaikin is this week's Offensive Player of the Week. The senior midfielder scored twice and added an assist in the Owls' first conference win of the season. She took 7 shots, including 5 on goal, for a .714 shots on goal percentage. For the second time this season, Old Dominion's Jackie Stroud is the Defensive Player of the Week. The senior defender led the Monarchs defense in 2 double overtime wins this weekend over WKU and Richmond. She also scored her 4th goal of the season in the win over Richmond. Stroud in the ODU backline has allowed just 2 goals in the past 351 minutes of action, helping the Monarchs to their best start since 2009. And UTEP's Alyssa Palacios is this week's Goalkeeper of the Week. The junior recorded her 3rd shutout of the season in the 1-0 victory over a sharpshooting Southern Miss team. The Golden Eagles, who rank 5th nationally in shots on goal per game, were no worry to the goalie who recorded 6 saves throughout the game. Although this is Palacios' first weekly honor of the season, it's the 3rd of her career. And in volleyball, with all of their teams taking home tournament titles this weekend, the Players of the Week hail from Charlotte, Rice, and WKU. Charlotte senior Janelle Sparks wins the Offensive Player of the Week award after putting together the best week of her career and being named the MVP at the George Mason Classic this weekend. The outside hitter posted 4 double-digit kill performances, highlighted by a career-high 24 kills match over George Mason on Friday and a career-best .481 hitting percentage over Hampton on Saturday. Averaging 4.93 kills per set, she collected a total of 74 kills with 17 digs and 11 blocks last week. For the second time this season, this week's Freshman of the Week is Rice's Nicole Lennon. Helping the team win the Rice Adidas Invitational title and being named the tournament MVP, Lennon totaled 20 or more kills in all 4 matches this past week for 84 total kills. She put together 3 double-double performances on the week, including a season-best 23 kills and 14 dig performance in a 5-set thriller over Stephen F. Austin. She currently leads all of CUSA players with 234 kills and is 4th in kills per set with 390. This week's Defensive Player of the Week is WKU's Sydney Angle. The right side hitter put together quite a performance, recording 16 blocks and 28 digs for 123 blocks per set and 215 digs per set averages. She tied her career high on Tuesday, recording 8 in the 3-0 sweep over Lipscomb. She also contributed offensively, hitting at a .340 with 1.92 kills per set. And for the third straight week, WKU's Jessica Lucas is awarded the Setter of the Week honor. Averaging 11.23 assists per set over the week, the senior collected 146 total assists in 4 matches, including 48 in Friday's contest against Dayton. In addition to her 48 assists, she also recorded 10 digs for her 4th double-double of the season. A big congrats to all of our Players of the Week honorees, and don't forget to tune in here at 3 p.m. next week for another Players of the Week announcement.